Okay guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a primary 4 maths, right? And about whole numbers, and we're going to do estimation and so on, right? Rounding off to the nearest 10, hundreds and thousands. Okay, so let's get going. All right. Our number system is, of course, the first one will be the ones, the tens, after that the hundreds, the thousands, and the 10,000. After 10,000, of course, we have the 100,000, and then we have million, and so on and so forth, right? So for example, we have 71,531. Okay, so we can see here the digit 7, right, is in the 10,000 place, right? Is in the 10,000 place, right? The 10,000s place, right? It has a value of, the value will be 70,000, right? All right, and of course the digit 1 will be in the thousands place, right? And it has a value of 1000, right? For the digit 5 is in the hundreds place, and the value, right, will be what? The value will be 500, right? The 3 will be in the tens, and it has a value of, the value will be 30, right? And the 1 will be in the ones place, and the value is 1. That's it, right? Okay, in words, how to write in words? Make sure you know that 71,000, there must be a hyphen there. 531, there's also an hyphen. Okay, do not forget about this. Very, very crucial. A lot of students forgotten about that. Yeah, and marks will be deducted. Right, and we're going to write this in numerals. 31 tens. If it is tens, it will be 10. So 31 10 will be equal to 310. That means 310. 75 10 hundreds. So 75 10 will be 10. 100 will be 20. So in other words, it is 75,000, right? And we have 2 10,000. 2 10,000. 2 10 is 10. 1,000 will be 30, right? 5 10 5 10 is 10. 100 will be 20, right? So it's 5,000, right? So 5,000. 35 tens. 35 10 will be 10. So 350, right? And 9 ones. That's it. So we're gonna add everything. So this 9 5 3 5 2. That means the answer is 25,359. Okay, simple, right? Next one. Now we start to rounding off to the nearest 10. There are two methods basically, right? Down tissue, right? First we look at the when we want to round off to the nearest 10, we look at the ones place, right? So it's anything less than 5, right, will be dropped to 0. The 3 remains. So this will be approximately 30, right? The runoff 34 will be 30. Okay, another way is, since we are on to understand the 34, right? So 30 here will be here, 30 here will be 40, right? The gap here is 10. Then to have the middle one, you divide by 2, isn't it? So divide by 2 is 5. So it's this 30. So the next one will be 35. The middle one 35. Simple. And 34 is somewhere here, right? So it's 34. Therefore, we drop to 30. Right? When we want to run off 34 to the nearest 10, it will be 30. If, for example, another number we are given as 38, so 30 is somewhere here, so goes to 40. See? Another way to do is to look at the ones, right? The ones is more than 5. 5 or more, we increase the tens place. So 30 will become 40, right? Simple. Okay, the ones will be 0 because we already increased the 3 to become 4. Okay, all right. And for example, we have another question. 76, we run off to the nearest 10. Look at the ones, it's 6, which is more than 5. 5 or more, we increase the tens place, so become 8, increase by 1 only here, not increase too many. Right? And become, the ones will become 0, and the ones place will be 0. By using a number line will be 70, and this one 80, right? So the middle one will be 75, right? And 76 is somewhere here, so obviously it goes to, it run off to 80, right? Very simple. Okay, easy, right? And let's say this one, we have 71,531, round off to the nearest 10. We look at the ones digit. The ones digit is less than 5, so 71,531 round off to the nearest 10 will be 71,530, right? If you want to use the number line, this one is 71,530. The next number will be 71,540. This is 30, 40. So the middle one will be 71,535, right? And our little friend here is only here, right? 71,531. Ooh, so obviously go back to your old house. 71,530. That's how we can do it. Easily done, isn't it? Okay. Again, if let's say we have the question says run off 71,537, right? The ones is more than 5, right? So it goes to 40, right? Approximate 71540. Even if the number is 71,535, round off to the nearest 10, it will be 71540, because the ones is greater than 5 or greater, we round up, right? This one we round down. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is a very interesting question, right? Find the smallest and greatest number that gives 1,970 when round off to the nearest 10. Okay, there's a trick here. All right, I want you to have an easier life. When you have this type of question, right, you need to find the smallest number and the greatest number, right, that gives 1970. So you put a 1970 for the smallest one, you put on the upper one, and for the greatest one, you put the 1970 at the lower end here. Okay. All right. So we can see that how to get the smallest number. Well, 1965. When you round off to the nearest 10, right, it will go up, right, round up. So the smallest must be equal to 1965, 1965. That's the smallest number. All right, easy, good. Because anything less than 1965, right, imagine 1964, it will round down to 1960, which is not what we want, because they said the smallest and the greatest number that gives 1970 when round off to the nearest 10. Okay, how to find the greatest number then? If it's 1975, you cannot have this because it will go to 1980, which is not the answer, right? So the nearest, the greatest thing can go is 1974, right? So you go to 1974, 1974. It will go down to 1970. See, that would be the greatest number, the greatest possible number, right? It's for you to round up and down, right? Okay, next one. When we want to round off to the nearest 100, right? Nearest 100. How are we going to do it? Nearest 100, we look at the tens. If the tens is less than 5, right, these two become 0. That means the tens and the ones become 0. The 100 place stay as it is. So round off will be 71500, right? That means 71,500. Yeah. And if let's say you want to use the number line, how to show a number line? Well, since we are given a 71,531, so this one is 71,500. The next number is nearest 100, right? So increase by 100, I mean 71,600, right? The middle one will be 71,550. You agree? Because 100 divided by 2, right, will be equal to 50, the middle one, right? Okay. All right. So our friend here, 71,531, is somewhere here, isn't it? 71,531. So we have to, when we want to round off to the nearest 100, it will go back to 71,500. Easily shown using your number line. Okay. Let's say the next one. We are required to find the smallest and the greatest number that gives 71,300, right, when round off to the nearest 100. Okay, remember I told you to find the smallest, right? We put the 71,300 here, right? We put to find the greatest, we put the 71,300 at the bottom one. Okay. So nearest 100, so the next one will be 71,400. Okay, this one drop to 71,200, right? The middle one will be 71,250, right? Here in this case 71,350, right? Okay, this is 300, this one 350. Simple, very simple. And we know that we are looking to find the smallest and greatest number that gives 71,300 when rounded off to the nearest 100. So obviously the smallest value is 71,000, so this one equal to 71,250, correct? Yeah, because round off to the nearest 100, you will go to 71,300. Nearest 100, we look at the 10th place. The 10th place is 5. Anything 5 or more, we increase the 100 place, right? Okay, you will give you 71,300, right? To find the greatest possible number will be, well, to go back to here, right? So to go back to this 71,300, right? That means what you have, this the greatest number will be, right, equal to 71,349, 71,349, correct? Because 71,349 when round off to the nearest 100, you go back to 71,300, 71,300. Simple, very simple, right? Nothing difficult, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, so next one we have to round off to the nearest 1,000. 71,351. Round off to nearest 1,000. We look at the 100 place. 100 place is less than 5, right? So round off to the nearest 1,000 will be 71,000. Simple, very simple, right? Okay, so if let's say we want to do the number line, will be 71,000, right? Nearest 1,000 to the next number is 72,000, correct? 30, right? 1,030, right? 30 for 1,000, right? Okay, the middle one will be 1,000 divided by 2 will be 500. That means 71,500, right? And then our friend here is here, right? 71,351. So little, yeah. So we go back to 71,000 only, right? Simple. Don't worry about it. Okay, you can do it, right? Okay. And we look at the next question. They ask you find the smallest and greatest number that give 72,000 when round off to the nearest 1,000. So remember, when this is our question, right? To find the smallest and greatest number that gives 72,000, we put the 72,000 here in order to find the smallest, right? And the greatest, we put the 72,000 at the lower end here. In the nearest 1,000, so this one will be from 72,000 drop to 71,000, correct? This one increased to 1,000 by 1,000, it will be 73,000. The middle one, okay, the middle one for the top one will be 71,500. This one will be 72,500. Simple, very simple. Now the smallest value, let me just change color because too many red. Okay, let's change color. Now we have 71,500 must be the smallest number, right? Because round off to the nearest thousand will give you 72,000, because when round off 71,500 we look at the, for the nearest thousand we look at the 100 place. The 100 place is 5 or more, we increase the 2, the 1000 place, right? So increase the 2, right? Then you have your 72,000, right? So the smallest number will be 71500, right? Now what about the greatest one? The greatest one cannot be 72500, because if it is 72,500 you will join the big brother here, 73,000, right? So you have to get into 72,000. That's what we want, right? The greatest and smallest and greatest number that gives 72,000, right? Okay, when round off to nearest thousand, so it has to be lower than 72,500. That means the lowest it can go, the next lower one will be 72,499. That's all. That's all. Simple, isn't it? Yeah, just one digit below, then go back to 72,000, right? Simple, very easy. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, we have required to round off each number to the nearest 10. Okay, round off to the nearest 10, and then we are required to estimate the value of each of the following, right? So 71 plus 315, right? It will be what? Round off to the nearest 10, 71 become 70, right? And 315 round off to the nearest 10 will be 320, right? Equal to 390. Bear in mind, you have to write the approximation symbol here. Then the next one will be equal symbol, right? Do not make mistake in this, right? Okay, so next one, 123 plus 2003. Okay, round off to the nearest 10. 123 will be 120, correct? No? Nearest 10 we look at ones, right? Remember, we look at ones. We want to round off to the nearest 10, we look at ones, right? So we want 20 is less than 5, isn't it? Again, this one very easy. Look at the one is 3. Oh goodness. All right, so plus 2000 only, right? So you get a 2120 Imagine you are given as 123 plus 2005 example, right? 2005. Let me just change the 5 nicely for you, huh? So round off to the nearest 10, this will be still equal 120 plus this one will become 2010, isn't it? Yeah, round off to the nearest 10. The digit ones in the the digit ones is 5, right? Just nice. So you increase the tens from 0 to 1, right? So become 2130, correct? Okay, simple. See the difference, right? Okay, just because of 2 marks, right? Your estimation changes by 10. Cool, eh? Alright, next one. We have 1979 minus 1971. Okay, so what you have is round up to the nearest 10. So this is 9, so become 1980, right? Minus 1971. Oh, not enough. So 19 drop to 1970. So 80 minus 70, so just